It is a justice issue to me today that so many politicians have decided to redefine teaching and learning as to what will fit on a multiple choice, standardized, fill-in-the-bubble test. It is a justice issue when politicians want to narrow the opportunities of students who rely so heavily on the richness of the opportunities that they can get from a public school because they have so few opportunities outside that school. No child left untested is a justice issue to me. It is the result of what happens when you leave even well-meaning politicians without adult supervision. Just last year, there was a serious proposal in the Education Committee that they actually talked about that maybe it would help No Child Left Behind if we paid our teachers according to their students' test scores. We at the NEA and many of our allies in the different communities spoke against the proposal as corruption waiting to happen. I said that in Florida when I was on a TV talk show, and the reporter said to me, don't you think it's a little hypocritical that as a teacher, you're against tests? And I told him, I'm a teacher. We invented tests. But I know what tests can tell me, and I know what tests can't tell me. I said, I should be prepared. I should be able to control my class. I should track my students' progress. I should design lessons to meet their individual needs. I should work with parents so that we're true partners. I do all those things because I'm a very good teacher, but what kind of teacher would I be if I set aside everything that was interesting in my classroom so that we could maximize the time we could spend drilling and drilling and drilling on the little factoids on the test? What kind of teacher would I be if I said to my students, nothing else you do all year long is going to count? Not your essays, not your science experiments, not your projects, not your homework, not your behavior. Nothing else is going to count except one test that I give you at the end of the year. What kind of teacher would I be if I refused to take the most challenging students, the students who needed my compassion, the special ed students, the students who are learning English, the discipline problems, the poor kids that don't always have attentive helicopter parents hovering over them, making sure that they do their schoolwork at home. I would be the kind of teacher whose test scores would go through the roof. But I would no longer be a good teacher. Justice has come so far in making sure that any child can walk into any public school and be welcome. Now we have to make sure that every public school is as good as the best public school. The best public school cares about the whole child. Politicians have a lot to say about what that school is going to look like. But you and your congregations and me and my teachers and millions of people who organize their voices to shout justice to power will have a lot to say about who those politicians are. You have a circle of influence. You have power. And I don't mean just the role that you play in your work. I'm talking about the people that are in your family, the next door neighbor, the people that stand next to you in line, the folks that sit next to you in church. These are people that trust you, that respect you. Bring these needs to their attention and tell them there are candidates running for public office, mayors, governors, the President of the United States. As you make up your mind who you will support as a good citizen, ask about their plans to return sanity to our public schools. Ask about their plans to teach the whole child. Ask about their plans to return schools to the sacred mission that I believe they were designed to accomplish. And it's a mission that is written across my heart. Give me your hungry children, your sick children, your homeless, your abused children. Give me your children who need love as badly as they need learning. Give me your children who have talents and gifts and skills, and give me those that have none. Give them all to me in whatever shape they come, whatever language they speak, whatever color their skin, wherever they find God. Give them to me. And the people in this public school will give you the doctors and the lawyers and the scientists and the carpenters of tomorrow. We'll give you the thinkers and the builders and the artists and the dreamers and the mothers and the fathers. We will give you the American dream. We will give you the future.